Hey everyone, Ruby Rose here, and I'm here with my bestest bestie, Weiss Schnee. Hello. We are here to review Ruby Volume 8, Chapter 1, Divided We Stand. So, let's see how this whole thing went. The first thing I remember is the opening scene where there's a young woman using a sponge to clean the floor, kind of like Cinderella. Who is it? It's Cinder! We're getting some backstory for Cinder! And we go to her, and she's scratching the back of the chair because she's angry. And then she and Neo go and see Salem and go into that big grim whale that we saw at the end of volume 7. And so they go and they see Salem sitting there on their throne. And Neo kind of looks scared at first. She's just like, oh my gosh, what is this? So, I don't know, we kind of had this question like, did Neo already know who she was working for? Or did she just know she was working for Cinder and didn't know about the Salem part? I mean, I know in, what was it? No, Volume 6, I think it was, back when they were discussing the stuff about Salem. Now, one episode where they were in the maiden chamber, and that's when they decided they were going to come kill me. Anyway, yeah, so that was interesting response from Neo. But then, and of course, we see Cinder going over to Salem and getting down on one knee and doing the "My Queen," and then they showed us up close of Salem's mouth, saying "Cinder," which was weird. And then, yeah, she said something like, when I trusted you with the power, or to be a vessel for the power of the maidens, I put my trust in you, so I trust you didn't come back empty-handed. And she gives her the relic. And she says, I took this from right under Ironwood's nose. And of course, Neo has this look like, she's just like, oh, mad. And, then we move to the whole thing with Tyrion comes and he kind of taunts Cinder a little bit, saying, well, the good doctor and I were destroying the foundation of Atlas or whatever. You were making up for past failures. And, they're just going back and forth with that. And, let's see. Oh, yeah, right after that, guess who shows up? Emerald and Mercury with Hazel, and I guess they came with Salem in the whale, which is at the end of volume 6. I didn't know that they went with her because it was just like, I don't know. What's that end scene? We saw with Salem, and she had those monkey grim, which were kind of cool, but I don't know what happened to those guys. Now she's in the whale. I don't know. Retcons. Anyway, what else? Yeah, like there's this whole thing of Emerald running up to Cinder. It's just like, Cinder! And Cinder looks at her and goes, be quiet. And then Emerald's just like, what? And then Cinder goes on about, talking about finishing what she started with, getting the powers from Penny for the maiden. And then Salem says, I didn't give that command. I didn't tell you to do that. Did I tell you to do that? No! She says, what was the thing from the trailer where she's just like, it is not your game to win. It is mine. And just because you're more important than a pawn does not make you a player. So Salem's just like, you don't do nothing until I tell you to. So, she basically tells Cinder, all you need to do is act when I tell you to. And Cinder is kind of looking down on, yes, without you, I am nothing. Okay, next. Weiss. Okay, so I'm doing the part where they find Oscar. Right. So Oscar's in the slums first of all, and he's getting some food from a guy with, I think, bear claws. He's like a faunus. So he's down in the slums with all the people who are homeless, I guess. But then a big Atlas ship shows up and everyone scatters and runs away, and then Oscar's of course ready to fight. And the door opens and it's Ruby. That was anticlimactic. Ruby, what is up with that scene anyway? What do you mean? Well, I'm just saying because, like, that was really quick how you found Oscar. How'd you do that? Oh, well, you remember how we lost him in the last 2 volumes now? Uh-huh. And, I kind of put a tracking device on him. Wait, what? Ruby? Well, it just that we kept losing him, so I put a tracking device on him so I could find him whenever I needed to, okay? Oh my gosh! Okay, we're the good guys. Just keep telling yourself that. We're the good guys. Okay, what's next? Okay, so everyone goes to the Happy Hunters plan, or the stupid notes, the place where the Happy Huntresses are. Wait, no, they're on the plane, remember? And Oscar says how he says he was stupid for trying to make Ironwood listen, and Ruby, I say, we all did what we had to, because that's what I believe. And then they see the one Happy Huntress lady, and then Maria's like, yeah, I see you, and they're gonna go find her. Whatever. Okay, so the plan, I guess, is getting now the people of Mantle to Crater under the under Atlas. I don't know. I don't remember that. I live in Atlas. Anyway, I guess there's a crater that everyone can go to that's warm, and everyone, although not the safest place, will be together and they can be better protected and all that lovely stuff. And so this is actually interesting. This is where the team kind of splits up. Ruby wants everyone to stay together, of course, but we have Yang who says, we can help people in Mantle right now. And then Ruby wants to get Amity Tower up and running, which I thought was Ironwood's plan back in Volume 7. His plan was to leave Mantle to die! Let's not forget that. And he wasn't done with the tower yet. Okay, still, okay, whatever. I thought you wanted to save everyone from Mantle. I want to save everyone from Remnant! But so the rest of it... Okay, never mind. Alright, so we got teams here. We got Yang with Jean, Ren, Oscar, and they go help Mantle. And then we got Ruby, Blake, Nora, Penny, and myself going to Atlas. And getting Amity Tower up and running, because apparently, well, they need to get the something on the laptop from Ironwood saying that they can get clearance to do it. And there's one in the academy, and then there's one on the military base, and we're supposed to sneak into the military base. It's all undercover stuff. Okay, so while they're there, Ironwood calls Penny. I'm doing this part. So Ironwood calls Penny, and it's just like, Penny, I'm worried about you. I want to come make sure you're okay. Please tell me you are so I can come get you. And I was like, oh, no, you don't. No. No, you got to change your mind about Mantle. He's like, oh, you're still worried about Mantle? It's like, yeah, I am. So I'm going to help everyone in Weiss? Yeah, you kind of see how this is getting confusing, right? Let's move on. Okay, so so after all that, we go to where Ironwood is, and we and then Winter's getting her medical treatment, and the Aesops are, I don't know. Well, they're because of what happened to Clover and everything, and they're there, and then there's the one officer comes to Ironwood and says the prisoners are here, and Winter mentions Crow and Robin, and you know, yeah, I guess that's going to be interesting. What's going to happen with that? Anyway, so while they're talking, and Ironwood says to Winter, "Thank you for being there for me." The two people from the council, the one woman and the guy, come in, and they're all saying, "Oh, are you insane for declaring martial law?" and blah blah blah. Then, in the most dramatic way, Ironwood says he's going to protect his country, no matter what, or his kingdom, no matter what. And then he goes over outside to where the council woman and the councilmen are, and he takes a gun and he shoots the councilman. He shoots him. Now you know that Ironwood is a bad guy. What? Oh my gosh, this is the problem I have with that scene. It's just too much. I mean, I know he shot Oscar in the last volume, and that was kind of a bit much in my opinion as well. I kind of liked him as a morally gray area. I don't know if I like this. All of a sudden he's evil. So, well, we all felt this coming. Did we? So, okay, that happens. Then what? Then we see the end of this chapter being like what we saw in the trailer, where Salem asks the Grimm to go find a one that will help her use the lamp, which means Oscar's in danger again. Good thing I put the tracking device on him. Are we done? Yep. So, how would you rate this, Weiss? I don't know, 6.5? 6.5? I'd call that a solid 7.5. But that doesn't make sense. Okay, whatever. I thought it was okay. I thought it was pretty good. Yeah. So, that's it for this video. Join us next time when we do RWBY Volume 8, Chapter 2. Like, subscribe, and share. Bye. Bye.